Alright guys, thought I'd show you these Nike ROMALEO trainers, because obviously I've been wearing them recently and I've been mentioning them a lot in my videos. I want to show you why I'm a fan of these. So I've used these a couple of times and I've obviously just come off the back of also hitting 100 for a 3x2, 2 sets of 3 reps, which is a volume PR. Take a little bit of getting used to. Right, because they are very snug shoes and also double strapped. So they can, when you tighten them properly, they can be quite tight across your midfoot, because obviously you've got dual straps, so straps across the whole of your midfoot. And then also, what I like about this shoe is it's got a nice flat sole. It's really snug around the front of your foot, so it's nice and tight. I feel like you can really wedge your foot in there when creating tension against the floor before you're squatting. And also it's got an elevated heel. For me personally, because I like to squat deep, it's really good for like my range of motion, especially because a lot of my squats tend to be more like arse to grass, ATG squats. Having that elevated heel helps my ankle mobility in the deepest position of the squat, and makes it easier to squat at that depth with a better posture and a better sort of position at the bottom. But yeah, man, I fucking love these shoes. I mean, they're so comfortable. And the thing is, when you've got, what's good about these, particularly for me, like, is compared to my other shoes, they had like really thick soles. They were like that thick, right? So you're not connected to the ground at all. But like when I'm squatting, right, I tend to try and brace at 3 points: my furthest left toe, furthest right toe, and back foot. And as I'm in the hole and I'm about to squat up, I try and create pressure through the whole midfoot to really bring the squat up. And because these are flat soles, I really feel like I brace my whole foot across. Just create that tension, do you know what I mean? It's just a lot better than my other shoes that I was wearing, and they actually look sick as well, I mean, especially this front bit. But yeah, man, compared to like thick soles, you know, where it's like that and you're not connected to the ground at all, creating pressure with the ground, which you really need for a strong squat, being able to create pressure with your foot through the ground, you're going to have such a better feel and connection with the ground when you're creating tension when you're wearing a flat sole shoe. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a weightlifting shoe. Obviously these are very comfortable, and the dual straps does make the shoe tight around the midfoot. I actually went, according to other people, if you don't go like half a size up and they come through like really tight for your size, like they barely hang on. So I went about half a size, and yeah, these feel pretty good and snug. And obviously I've just got them normally, but you can like tighten the Velcro and bring it all the way down, and that does make it considerably tight. Yeah, like that, for instance. If you like hook it across, and then it's really snug across the midfoot, and then you can really like brace your foot into the ground. If anything, that actually feels better, so I might even do that, because I really feel like I can get a stand against the ground now and get all 3 points, like the sort of tripod stance. I feel like I can get more tension in that. So yeah, but yeah, man, that's personally what I think of the shoes. The main benefits of it is the elevated heel for a deep squat and good ankle mobility, and also the flat soles, so you've got a better connection with your toes and your heels to the ground. Yeah, and also that midfoot stability and sort of pressure and tension that you have because you got the dual straps. It's a lot tighter across the midfoot. You feel like you can really have that sort of, I'm so shit at wording things, but it's really stable basically, rather than just having weak laces. If you just have laces, you don't really have that midfoot like stability and sort of pressure against your feet for a powerful squat. So yeah, that's my take on these shoes. To be honest, I do want to be more knowledgeable, because I feel like there's gaps. You know, I need to get my PT course done, shit. I need to lock in. But anyways, that's my take on these shoes. And yeah.